Hello guys, today is the 13th episode of Days of America. Today is Thursday. I'm just going to work right now, but in the meanwhile I was thinking that maybe I should tell you guys about something that I was thinking about in the past couple of days. But before I do that, I have to give you a little bit of context. For everyone to participate in the Work and Travel program, you have to speak English and you have to have some level of English proficiency that people aren't going to take advantage of you and you can stand and speak for yourself. This means that, obviously, each participant has to speak at least 2 languages. One being English and the other one being their native language. And this thing got me thinking, what's the point of speaking multiple languages and what is the advantage of speaking multiple ones? And I came to realize that there are actually 2 advantages of learning multiple languages and speaking multiple languages. And these 2 I will tell you along the way while I get to work. Let's go, because it's quite far away. I don't know why I have my lodging so far. The first and the most obvious advantage of speaking more languages is that, one, you can speak with more people. Simply you have access to more connections, more relationships. Also with English as a second language, you're sort of able to hold your ground anywhere around the world. Probably you can do the same thing with Spanish, but in more restricted areas, and Chinese as well. And the second advantage of speaking multiple languages comes from the fact that each one requires a different kind of grammar, different rules for creating the sentences that make up the language. On a parallel note, we think either in images or words, but in both cases we think in our own native language. So for me it would be Hungarian. I would normally think in the Hungarian language, which means that with the rules and with the grammar of the Hungarian language. Now, the advantage comes from the simple fact that if you know another language, you know its grammar either explicitly or intuitively, but you know the rules of the language, you know how to formulate sentences in that language, and because of that you know how to think in that language. And this is why speaking more languages opens the door to more ways, more directions, more kinds of thinking for you. And because of this, learning multiple languages and being able to speak multiple languages gives you the ability to think in different ways, while thinking only by one set of rules could lead to convergent thinking. Important note, don't get me wrong, only because you speak multiple languages, it doesn't mean that you are smart. You can be just the same dumb as you were with one language. The single difference in this case is that you can communicate that you are stupid with more people more easily. Being a polyglot doesn't mean that you are a genius. It might indicate that you are smarter or you have higher language IQ or whatever it is called, because our brains work differently. I saw a video by Robert Greene and Andrew Huberman talking about what kind of interests do people have when they are young and how that affects their career choices later on in life. And some people might be interested in languages and some people's brains might be wired or grained, let's say, towards language learning. But with everything else, in learning languages and in speaking languages, the benefits come when the doing is hard, when it is difficult, when you have to overcome some challenge. Okay, side note, sidetrack. I think this is a great failure of American urban planning, that you have straight line roads reaching to like 3 kilometers. Nothing happens, nothing is going on.